Hello, guys and girls, and welcome to our third episode on Ohio Richlands, our Ohio Richlands playthrough. It is the tail end of August, and I am just about to sleep through the night and pass the time until September. And during September, probably going to do a couple contracts to raise money to buy new land because I do not want to harvest my own fields next time with only 2 fields. I'd like to have a third field added on to that. And currently we own field 2 right behind our starting farm here, and then field 6, which is bottom left of the map here. Just about. Well, I guess just bottom of middle here. That had wheat on it, and I have planted canola on field 2 and nothing on field 6 yet. Might do barley, might plant barley on field 6. Anything's a possibility except for grapes and olives, and probably not going to do much poplar either, or sugar cane, sorry, on this map, just because that's not, common to the area. So let's check out and see what kind of contracts we got here for harvesting. They're both potato. We'll do the cultivating one too. Field 18 and field 1. I could do field 18. I have to borrow the items though. And then I don't like those. What else do we have? Field 12, sorghum. Yes. Buy the items for... No space for contract vehicles. Did I accidentally rent vehicles for that contract? Oh, that's the... Yep. Okay. Very good. So I've done a cultivating contract here on field 18. Yep, that one there. And then a harvesting contract on field 25. That is quite an interesting shape in a large field too. It's going to be a long time. Okay, let's get in our contract vehicles. A nice 8RX. Yes, we like that. Okay, where did the weight go? Oh, of course it's behind my bags of seed. Go figure. Very good. We'll get these to field 18 and get that cultivated up real nice. Should make about 30,000 from both of those contracts put together, I think. Yep. Oh, that's right, I took a third one, so it'll be about 40 grand. And as of right now, oh, that's expensive. Field 1 would be good to pick up, or field 10, but field 10 is a little out of our price range for sure. So it's looking like field 1 is the best option. It's 6 acres. Okay. Almost 200 grand. Yeah, that's not bad. Could do field 52 as well. What's field 1's yield potential? Pretty high. Yes. How much is 57? 145, yeah. So we'll probably go with field 1 here. And, yeah. So we're just trying to generate some income here from harvesting contracts. Well, any contract really, to get to that $200,000 price range, and buy that field there. We'll get it seeded up, and of course there's other things I'd like to do with money, namely getting some grain silos on our farm, because we don't have any right now, and that puts us at a severe disadvantage when you have to sell the grain right when you harvest it. You can't hold on to it for the best time, so that's what we're going to try and do shortly, is purchase at least one or two of those small little flat bottom bins. I think they're 17,000 a piece, and they'll hold 95,000 liters, so should get about our whole harvest on one field in each bin, so maybe 2 or 3 would be good to do. Certainly will not be super easygoing. Now, I did see a sowing contract on field 1, did I not? No, it's cultivating. That's right. Sowing on field 5. And what did they want sown? Oh, that's the wrong one. They wanted canola. I don't think I'll do that. This is a interesting looking piece of machinery, but definitely looks like a cool tractor, in my opinion at least. Yeah, John Deere did a nice job with this one. It's rather expensive though, so I'm not sure if we'll ever be using it on our farm, but that's the good thing about contracts. I definitely missed my turn, didn't I? Yeah, it happens. Good thing about contracts is you get to use nice new machinery, nice big machinery that you might not ever use on your farm. And you get paid to do it too. That's probably not the best place to turn around, but we don't worry about that, do we? I don't anyways. Yeah, so we'll get some fence rows here, headlands, whatever they're called, whatever you call them, done on this field, and have to get field 25, get cracking on that, because that is quite the large field to be using our harvester on. We've got a pretty small harvester first field of that size, so that's going to take quite a bit. Yeah, I'll get back to you once this field is done. With that, our headlands are just about done. Just got to do one more pass down the bottom of the field where there's fences, because it is not fun to turn around with a long cultivator here with fences. So yeah, I'll head down there and get that done. But one thing I am curious about that I was thinking about while cultivating is what do you guys think about the Edgewater, Saskatchewan map? If you don't know about it, there are plenty of YouTubers that have already covered it in map tours and whatnot, first looks. But essentially, it's a Canadian map in the province of Saskatchewan. And in that territory, that province, there's a lot of that farming is, instead of big square fields, the fields they look more like field 25 here. Really crazy circular rounded shapes that that circle around streams and trees and whatnot. It's a standard size map with quite a few large fields similar to 25. Just crazy shapes that are quite unique to that province, that area of the world. The map is quite highly anticipated. I'm sure there's a lot of people going to be covering it, and there already are a couple people doing first looks and whatnot. So I was just curious whether or not you guys would want to see me do that. So I've posted a poll on the community tab of my channel where you can vote if you have any strong opinions on whether or not you'd want to see me do that. And yeah, if I get enough positive feedback for that, then I will be uploading there. And with that, we are just about done with this field. Just got to come back for this tiny little bit here. And then we've got $6,000 after a short little bit of time. And then we will move on to our harvesting contracts on field 12 and field 25. Both are sorghum. There we go. That's done. Get this folded up. This really is a nice machine. Quite nice indeed. Alright, let's accept that. There we go. And we will get our combine and our tractor right the way over to field 12. And get that harvested. Here we are on field 12 in our harvesting contract where we're doing sorghum. And we've just filled up the semi the first time. So that's 40,000 liters already. Probably about 2/3 or 3/4 of the field has been harvested. And this will be going to Butler's Ag, Ohio, which is, yeah, all the way over there. I did also take a sowing contract for field 18, which is the field that we just cultivated, to sow it with canola, so I'll have to do that as well. Should be an easy $8,000. Alrighty guys, we've just finished up our contract here on field 12. We got just over 2 full semi-loads. It's full right now, and the combine's got a little bit left in it still, so we'll have to yeah, get that emptied out. Doesn't matter though, because both contracts are going to the same place, which is Butler's Ag, Ohio, so we won't get we won't finish the contract here on field 12 until after field 5 is done, because it is prioritized field 5. So whenever I bring in a load of sorghum from field 12, it counts it as field 5, and it's going to continue to do that until field 5 is done. Then it'll finish field 5 and count the sorghum coming in for field 12 after that. Not sure why it does that. It's a little annoying, but it is what it is. So yeah, we're gonna get our harvesting team up there to field 12, or sorry, field 25, and we'll do a time lapse of that, just because it's such a long field. I could see it taking 2 hours to do, and doing 2 hours in one jump cut is a bit much. So yeah, we'll do a time lapse for that, and then depending on how long that takes, I might move forward to October. I might not. Oh, we do also have to plant field 18 with some canola, so I'll get on that. As you can see, we're getting along quite nicely in this contract here. We've got the vast majority of this field done. Just got these two little sections up here to do. We've been going for about an hour and a half, so yes, it is quite a big contract. Probably a fair bit larger than I should have taken on, but I need money, so I did it. And our combine is just about out of fuel here, so we'll have to go get that filled up. The header trailer is up here, beyond these grain bins here a little bit. So we'll just harvest on the way there, and then we'll have to... It'll be cheaper to drive the combine to the gas station to fill up than it would be to buy a fuel trailer and bring it all the way over here, fill it up with fuel, and then use it on the combine. But yeah, we're not there yet. Eventually we can afford that, but that would just about erase all the profits I'd get from this contract here, so I don't think it's worth it at all to be doing that. That being said, I do not know where the gas station is. Will it tell me on this? No. So I will have to go and check that on the map for sure. And yeah, one thing I should say is there seems to be a spool of wire or something just floating here in the field. There's no collision with it. The combine header passed straight through it, but it's a funny little error on the map. Oh, it's an extension cord. With 4 plugins. Wow. Wonder if there's any more errors like that throughout the map, or if field 25 is the only one. Oh, rats, I missed one. That happens quite a bit. I missed little bits of the crop. Just about back to that header trailer, and the reason I'm going back there is because I don't want to take the combine with the header all the way to the gas station. That would be dangerous and not very smart. So we'll just leave the header trailer on that, or we'll leave that combine header on the header trailer right there and go and get some fuel. There we go. Right. Let's find this gas station first of all. That's not it. There it is. Nope. Is that a gas station or is that someone's farm? Let's visit that and see. I'm stuck. This will be the same way, won't it? Why am I stuck? Let me out. Surely there's a gas station somewhere on this map. Maybe not. Okay. Here we've got a couple of them. It's empty. I could just fill it up. I'm gonna have to... How many liters does that combine hold? 800, so we'll just fill it up with 1,000. Okay, so I'll have to head to this one. Let's Let's get away from it and mark it on the map. Tag. Alright. And then we'll head down there to get the combine all fueled up. So here we are at the gas station. Well, the gas station of sorts. It is filling it up, okay. It's just moving very slowly. Alright. It's a bit of an interesting gas station. Not a commercial one for sure, just a private owner. Who owns that? Can I own it? I can. Why is that 1.7 million? Wow. Oh, it's got a nice grain set up there and some nice buildings. That's why it's so expensive. Still, I'm not sure you can justify quite that expensive for just this little piece of farmland. Or not even farmland, it's just a little farm here, farm setup. It's quite expensive. We are nice and filled up and heading back to the field. Here we are back at the field. We'll get our header hooked up real quick and then get back in the field. But whoa, came in a little hot there. Brakes don't work as well on this combine as others I've driven, I've noticed. We'll get the semi, take that load in, and then see how do I want to approach this field. I'll probably do that little spot way over there, up at the top of the screen. There's that extension cord I almost hit. Not that there's a collision with it or anything. Let's get this little piece I missed. Yes, and then we'll head down that way. Let me get back with the semi. Or should we just take the semi over there, because that's where I'll be working. I'll probably do that. Just get the combine down there, and we'll be working on the other side of this island here, because this is the biggest part of the field remaining, so I'll save that for last. We'll just have the semi sit by those grain bins, probably do this whole field, unload in there, and then do that. Sort of broke it up into 3 fields, this large rectangular part here, and then we've got this this island here, which gives a nice break to this side of the field here, and then there's another part just on the other side of this island here where we'll be working at shortly. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end the video there. Be sure to fill out that poll for Edgewater, Saskatchewan if that's something you want to see, or if it's not something you want to see, be sure to let me know. That'll be found on the community tab on my channel. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like. And if you've got any suggestions, comments, compliments, concerns, whatever, be sure to leave a comment down below. And if you want to, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.